The key to living a happy life is living authentically. Most people aren't living their most authentic lives, and they don't even realize it. Today I'm going to walk you through 5 signs that you aren't living authentically. I'm Sarah Anderson. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so that you don't miss out on any future videos. And with that, let's jump into it. The first sign that you aren't living your most authentic life is that you feel resentful, especially of people close to you, like your family or your friends. We often feel resentment when we do something that we don't want to do. So this could be either because we agree to do something, someone asks us to do something and we agree to it and we don't want to do it, and then we feel resentful afterward, or we might take it upon ourselves to help someone, and this can be well-intentioned. You want to help someone out and you do that thing for them, and then afterward you're feeling resentful. So this is a sign that we don't have proper boundaries in place and we aren't living authentically in that way. Sign number 2. You're stressed out about getting older. Now, it's normal to feel stress around your birthday and thinking about your age, and of course, like our own mortality is a huge source of stress, but the people who are the most stressed out about it are the ones that are the least aligned with who they really feel that they are as a person. The more that you come into alignment with what you feel like your true life is, the less stressed you are about where you are in your life. So when these milestones come up that are a little reminder to you, hey, you're another year older, if you are happy with where you are now because you are living authentically and you are in alignment, you're not going to be as stressed about it. So if you are feeling extra stressed when those milestones like birthdays come up, then that's another sign that you aren't living your most authentic life. Number 3, every day feels like it takes a lot of effort. Maybe you feel tired, and I'm not talking about tired in the way that you ran a marathon or you have a lot of work and you're feeling extra tired. You didn't get sleep and you feel extra tired. This is a very special type of exhaustion that comes with doing things that you don't like to do and that you're not excited about. We all know the feeling of being really energetic because we are really passionate about whatever it is that we're doing. When we're really passionate and we really believe in and we're happy about what we're doing, we have this influx of energy. And on the flip side, when we don't really feel like we have a lot of purpose and we're not really excited about the work that we're doing and what we do every day, we start to get more tired and lethargic. And when we wake up in the morning, we're less excited to get out of bed, and everything just starts to feel like a slog. It feels like you're going upstream. So if you feel this constant, persistent tiredness, then that can be a sign that you aren't really in alignment with the authentic life that you could be living. Sign number 4. This one is a tough one because this is something that is so fully ingrained in our culture, always anticipating the next milestone. Now, that could be when we're younger, it's maybe turning 16 so that we can drive a car, or graduating school, or getting your first job, getting that promotion, getting engaged or married, having a kid. The problem with chasing after each milestone is that when you get there, you really don't enjoy it for more than a split second before you're looking towards the next milestone. And what will happen when you live this kind of life where you're going from milestone to milestone is one day you'll realize that you have accomplished a lot of the big milestones that you were looking forward to, and you don't actually feel as happy or satisfied or successful as you thought you would feel. A lot of times the milestones that we're going after are not ones that we ourselves actually made up or decided that we wanted to go after. They're just ones that we inherited, that we were told, this is something that a successful person does. This is something that a successful person accomplishes. So that's what you should try and do. Since we never intentionally looked at what we wanted, we were just kind of checking boxes along the way, we end up being unhappy. So if you notice that you aren't actually enjoying the process in between and you're always just looking toward the next milestone, that is a sign it might be a good time for you to take a step back and get more in touch with your own authentic self. This video is really about the signs that you aren't living your most authentic life, but if you would like to dive in deeper into exploring how to bring more authenticity into your life, I have a free guide. You can get it here or you can get it in the description below. And I walk you through some different exercises and activities that can get you thinking about and get you back in touch with that authentic, true you inside. Number 5, something feels off. This one is a little bit less concrete, but so common. I hear so many people talking about this feeling of something being off in their life, and I certainly experienced it myself. It's this feeling that can come along with you checking off these different boxes. That especially happens when you're no longer struggling, whether that is to make money, make ends meet. All of a sudden, like, your basic needs are met. You might feel like you have some sort of modicum of success. Something doesn't feel quite right and something feels a little bit off. That's a good sign that it might be time for you to get in touch with what could be different for you that would make you feel more in alignment. Let me know in the comments below if you have ever felt this way. That is something I identify with strongly, and I know that it can feel a little bit overwhelming because you might even feel like you shouldn't feel that way, like you shouldn't feel like something is off, or you shouldn't be discontented with where you are, because by the looks of it, you are successful and doing well, so you shouldn't complain. But I'm here to tell you that there's wisdom in that, and it's really a good time for you to start to be curious and compassionate with yourself around this feeling, starting to get yourself more on your own authentic path. I want to just mention here that this is all just information for you. This doesn't need to be a big source of stress. This also isn't your fault. A lot of these ways in which we get off our path of our own authenticity are really just learned behaviors that have helped us to survive and to be successful. But that doesn't mean that you can't start to make some changes, and you don't have to make changes overnight. In fact, it's better if you don't, because if you aren't in touch with your own authenticity and what you truly want, it really doesn't make sense for you to make some sort of massive leap. There are different things that you can do to start to get more in touch so that you can start to slowly get back on your own path and feel more authentic in your day-to-day life. And if you'd like any help getting started with that, you can get the free guide I mentioned before. It's here, or you can get it in the description below, and that will help to start walking you through this process so that you can really get in touch with your truest self and start living your most authentic life. I hope that this is helpful. Let me know if you have any questions about any of this in the comments below, and I will see you all later.